Hi, we are back with the fried plantains, and this is part 2 of the video. So my plantains are in the pan and they have been here for about 3 minutes or so. I have some that are darker here and some that are lighter, just to give you some options. See what it looks like. This one is a little bit thicker. This was an end piece, so you see how I kind of tilted it on the side there, just to kind of get that end piece a thicker part to get a nice thorough cooking. And then I'm going to lay it flat. These I'll remove and I'll allow these to stay for a little bit longer. So just to give you an idea, you can have it a lighter golden or darker golden color. These I'm going to remove and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have removed my first batch, the diagonal cuts from the pan, and I am now adding the vertical cuts in the pan. So I have 4 pieces here. This one is a little thicker than I normally would cut it, but just to give you an idea there of how thick they are. And this is thinner. Trying to show you the thickness of, there you go, give you an idea. That's a lot thinner than that first one here. And these end pieces feel a little rounded. Okay. So this is going to take about another 3 minutes, and I'm going to fry these a little lighter than I fried some of the others, but I just wanted to show you some options for how dark you can fry them or how light. These are my plantains that were already removed from the pan. Usually you want to put them on a paper towel just to absorb some of the oil from the plantains so that you're not eating all of the oil that was dripping off of it as you took it out of the pan. These are a little bit lighter in color, so these I would consider to be a nice deep golden brown, and this is how I would normally like them to be. These stayed in a little bit longer than what I wanted. They're a little bit on the darker side, and just to give you an idea, these would be a little bit more crispy. They're still all pretty soft, but these will be a little bit more crispy than these ones are. Okay, and this one is going to be nice and juicy. See how thick that is? Okay, this batch is the cut that we would use to put on the side of a dish when you're serving it with a meal. The longer ones, again, of course you can cut them any way you'd like and serve them with a meal, but I'm going to do the longer ones for my sandwich. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so my second batch has been turned once. Okay, and this is the thicker piece. Move them around the pan a little bit depending on how hot different parts of the pan are, so that I don't burn or lose any of these little beauties. I'll give them another minute, maybe minute and a half, and then we'll be removing them from the pan. I'll be back. Okay, so I have my last 2 plantains in the pan, and I'm about to remove them. Just want to give you an idea of where you'd want it to be when it's nice and done. Okay, so this is what I would call a golden brown. I'm going to turn this one over on this side just for a little longer, and I'll say these 2 are about done. I'm going to remove these from the pan and put them on the plate with a paper towel. I'll be back. Okay, so all of my plantains have been removed from the pan. They're all done. I ate one. I can't help it. Always lose a couple during the cooking process. So I have shown you how to fry a ripe plantain, and I just want to show you that this is nice and thoroughly cooked inside. Okay, so that's beautiful, beautifully done. You can eat them just like this. Need no special meal to eat them with, no special occasions. This is just as good eaten by itself like this, or like I plan to do with these 4 pieces. I'm going to put these in a sandwich. Gonna share some of these with my mom, or you can just pop them in your mouth and eat them just like this. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I am going to enjoy this meal, share this meal with my mom, and I hope you enjoy making your plantains. Leave a comment and ask any questions or share your own stories about how maybe your culture might fry plantains if you're from a different country, from some other Caribbean island, if you're from Africa, if you're from Puerto Rico. Let me know how you fry plantains, and if you're doing it for the first time, let me know how it goes. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.